Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Napoleon, and today we're back with another Enlisted Squad history video of the Soviet Thompson Squad, and this is essentially, for those who are running to get geeky, is the 2nd Special Purpose Motorized Infantry Division of the NKVD Internal Troops, 7th Motorized Infantry Regiment, which is essentially a big mouthful. Of course, in today's video, we're going to be talking about said unit, and although this video has been kind of delayed due to a lot of new stuff, such as the French and the leaks, it appears that we are finally doing this squad. Of course, this squad has been possible for the friends at Discord. If you haven't liked, subscribed, or joined the Discord, highly suggest that you do. But that said, let's get started with the history. Although not intended for frontline combat, the NKVD internal troops were used as border guards, railways, and combat elements such as against the Ukrainian insurgent army that posed threats to rear areas during the Red Army World War II offensives. Notwithstanding the original intent of these units, many saw frontline action mostly on Stalingrad, but later transferred to other areas. This was especially so during the Battle of Moscow, in which a group of NKVD units were then rebranded into an army and then renamed the 70th Army. Such units considered, but are not limited to, the Rifle Division, the Railroad Security Division, the Special Installment Security Division, and of course the Convoy Force Security Divisions. Of these units, most of these will see action across the war, and most of these will essentially be used in different ways. That said, let's move on to the weapon. The Model 1921, or M1921, was the first major production of the Thompson. 15,000 were produced by Colt for auto ordnance, and in its original design, it was more like a sporting weapon adjusted with a rear sight, a blued fine barrel, and a vertical foregrip, and though not a pistol grip, however. The M1921 was quite expensive to manufacture, and although the original retail price around $200 became mostly due to its high furniture wood and fine machine parts. The M1921 was famous throughout its career with police and criminal units in motion pictures. This model, the M1921, gained fame from use of criminals during the Prohibition era and was nicknamed Tommy Gun by the media. In terms of the weapon's stats, the M1921 Thompson has an 100-round magazine. The hit power is 8.2, which is actually pretty good in some cases, and the rate of fire is 1040, which is essentially higher than some of the MG42s that we have in game. And moving on, we have the reload time of 4.2, which is faster than most of the MG42s we have in game. Vertical and horizontal recoil, once again, is faster than the MG42 in game, with vertical at 35 and horizontal at 13. And of course, you have more ammunition than the MG32, so it's like, what the heck is going on? The only place that you don't have in terms of the MG42 is the hit power, but that's going on. In terms of the verdict, this is a very good gun. If we're comparing this solely to the MG42, I think you all know where I'm going to get, and that is, it's instantly outclassing the MG42. At least this version. It is good at both long and close range in the sense that it's actually pretty accurate at long ranges, and the recoil is very controllable even compared to the MG42, but once again, I'm digressing. This 100-round magazine is really good for taking out groups of enemies at close range and long range if you know where you're shooting, and the leather jacket is a plus. Translation is that you should highly get it, and I also suggest that you use it in combat because it's just that good. It's not like an army has running around a bunch of guys holding 100-round Thompsons with, by the way, a foregrip, which actually makes this thing better in the sense that it decreases the vertical recoil. That said, my translation for entire video is to get this squad, to get this weapon. This is really, really good, and the entire squad itself is pretty cool. Just don't shoot your friends in the back. But that said, that's all for this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the Discord, and I'll see you in the next one.